All right.
So we have gathered here, beautiful Devon, Sophia, and I, and we're gathered here with the intention of being the highest we may keep growing into to be bringing you here, work with the children, with all the children, the two anemia, the beautiful children that come to us to work with and to grow with, and that we are in gratitude as helpers to each other, and we see them, we listen to them, and we bring what is already created here. And so in our work, may we expand, may we grow, may we physically open new structures, new creations. And then I hear with the lovely Devon Sophia, and we'd like to do some sound recording of what will come through for us, for the children, and that we can sing together and tone this into being, and to revisit this as we choose. And so I'm going to pause and listen and tune in with all the children, and create sound creations that become creations here. Ia tua henianae, o tianiane, tianiana, ui toianaia, io dia, dia, tuaniana, niana, o tianania, saya, hasayana, Aditayana, hiya. No, I just wanted to meet you where you are, and
Thank you.
luckily we got, well, everything's obviously created in the sound field first, so
Yeah.
therefore we have sound.
And it's green outside.
Oh, do you want to take a photograph of that?
Oh, of the green in Buffalo?
Meaning, do you mean I have green on the lawn?
Yeah, well, I was thinking, I don't know, some places it's still snowing.
Oh, I've had snow the past week.
Yeah.
I thought you meant that the air looked green.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean with that.
Yeah. Where you were, I was like, wow, is the air green where she is? So let's talk about what you are experiencing now in the void. Let's just go right there.
Okay.
So, is any more sound singing, should we explore this space, or is any more sound singing useful? Or should you just go in and explore where you're at?
Go in and explore.
Okay, that's what I got. So, what do you notice of why you are there now, and why Um, why are you there now? Is it because it's the creation field for this?
Mm-hmm. The no
And is it,
thing space of the womb.
can you say that one more time? I'm going to take a note.
It's the no thing space of the womb. That
I
0 point.
love that. The nothing space of the womb. And we're sitting here together in all love for the children, creating this nothing space of the womb, being in it. So we're feeling it
Yeah, I
in.
mean, I get Sophia Christ consciousness. That's
Yes.
my experience.
That I'm all for that. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I'm all for Sophia Christ consciousness.
Yeah,
And
earlier I was getting freedom codes for the
uh,
children.
yes, that is beautiful. Earlier, as in over years.
Oh, no, earlier today.
Oh, okay, thank you. Earlier today, as in sound or as in light code.
As in light codes.
Okay, so you've been drawing them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's
Great.
been a lot of light anchoring. It feels like a whole field of light that goes all the way around the body into the
Mm,
earth.
beautiful.
And I'm finding ways to support other people to create that too.
Ah, that's wonderful. Well, that's the big part of it to me is that's why we're here.
Yes.
Is doing this. That's what it's all about. And so feeling into the space now where you are,
Mm-hmm.
and that you are in the void, is there something about the space now that you feel we should, is it to sit here together in quiet, or is it to be speaking? What do you notice? What comes forth?
Well, what I've learned from divine feminine teachers is to go down, back, and in into the body
Hmm.
so that you can sit more fully into that womb space.
Right, in the womb space. So we're both in this womb space.
Mm-hmm.
So
In
we'll
mind,
just feel it.
body, and spirit. And it feels like inward, outward, feeling at the third eye. And then at the heart, it just feels very inward. But I also feel it in the back of the heart too.
Yes.
It's just slow pulsing.
Mhm.
More light anchoring. More pulsing with the entire body.
Yeah. Well, I feel them. I'm guessing it's like an umbilical cord, but it actually kind of comes from the solar plexus, the new like azure point crystal there, and then it comes out from the back and it goes down into the earth in a new way. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, I can feel some of that too.
So many connecting with the earth,
Yeah, connecting with
through
the
the perineum, right? Through the master cells that way. And what I'm feeling now is different in that it's a connection through the back of the Azura point crystal, down through that out the back to the earth. And I'm asking, is this somewhat what the new children feel? Is my question.
Is it what the children feel?
The new children. To connect through the earth in a different way than.
Yes, they connect to the earth in a different way.
And would it be through this crystal point?
Through the crystalline lines.
Right. What I'm asking is, I'm inquiring to the solar plexus and that crystal there. For me, it feels like it connects out the back. Whereas to the earth, often people were connecting through the master cells in the perineum, right? Or the feet, but I'm feeling it actually through the back. So
Yeah, I'm actually feeling it at the back. I don't feel as much in the root chakra.
No.
I feel
So is this the new way that the children are also connecting through the earth?
I feel like it because it seems more gentle than, I mean, it feels like it makes sense because it's the idea of the head, heart, hands, feet. So it's something that can be taught to very, very young children for them to feel it, feel the earth connection in their feet, feel the earth connection in their hands, in their head, and their heart.
Right. I've never felt it this way coming through that point out the back to the earth. So I'm wondering, is this how the new children are coming in to the earth through the crystal? Through the crystal. Is that what do you get about that? Through the solar plexus, there's a crystal. And then it goes, when they come through, it goes out the back. Is good. Or why am I experiencing this? A different way of connecting to the earth. As we're talking about the children.
I don't see the whole systematic way that it connects. I just feel that the connection is at the feet, the heart, both the front and the back of the heart. And it almost feels like more of an outward expansion at the back of the heart. And then the front of the heart is more inward.
And that we're here in this way in the void, are we just here to experience it like this? As they experience it?
We are to experience it the way they experience it so that we can teach them that it is safe.
Okay, thank you. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's different when it's through the back.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it's very much connected to a crystal inside of us and likely a crystal in the earth. Is that what you get?
Did you mention a specific type of crystal?
Actually, for me, it's through the heart's involved, but for me, it's through the solar plexus.
Solar plexus. Well, sense that there would be solar plexus.
out the back. And if you focus on that, it actually kind of goes from the back of the crown through the heart out the back and down through this crystal. And then it makes like a pulling, pulling feeling towards the earth. Do you feel that?
Yeah, so it's more, okay, I see what's happening. These are much more in the upper chakras, but the
Yes.
solar plexus is that rooting connection. But this kind of the survival base, the other kinds of false programming of the lower chakras are dissolved. So there's much more
That's right.
connection to the upper chakras.
Right.
But the solar plexus is that grounding element. Yeah.
So is it that the solar plexus, some do not have the solar plexus? Is that what I know? And what you know, right? Some do not have the solar plexus.
I'm
Like
not
it's
aware
all,
of that.
well, it's all as one. Is I guess some are have more dissolved. I'm talking about the dissolving part that you're talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, some kids are just pure love, or just
Right.
divine
Right.
love.
Right. They would have the
Like especially the crystal kids are,
right.
yeah. Whereas indigos, like I'm an indigo myself, um, we have more layers to move through
Right.
the
Too.
process. And the rainbow children, I don't know what's distinct from them, from the crystal kids. I guess it's more of a presence of seeing the colors,
Mhm.
more of the plasma field of light that they are experiencing.
Right. I haven't differentiated them either. I think I put them all under one name. But I guess maybe they would want to be known specifically crystal or rainbow. But
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want to have,
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
coming from being a special ed teacher, just
Right.
it's dissolving these boxes
Yes,
put
exactly.
in.
So let's just bring that forward too, that they don't need to feel like as this develops boxed into anything.
Yeah.
We're all growing. So what do you get about what we're in this space now, in the womb space, in this space, in the void? Obviously, we both felt the connection from the back. It was for me, it was the back of the neck, the heart. And for me, because I think have the solar plexus, it was the back of the solar plexus pulling in and it was going back down into the earth. Is there anything more specific that comes to us for this to be assistive? For our beings to help the children, and of course for the children and for this beautiful source space that we are.
Let them play, let them be free. But at the same time, we have to find our ways of teaching them responsibility and accountability. So, how do we do that without putting too much controls that are unhealthy for the soul, or
Um,
any controls that
right.
are unhealthy for the soul for that matter? It's just to fully allow that soul the expansion,
Yeah.
yet creating the safe space, and teaching them about accountability and responsibility.
Well, we can sit with this.
Some of them will come in, or already have come in, as they're activating that intuition. It feels like they'll even have the ability to develop their brain quicker,
Yes.
but in a new way.
All new ways. Yeah. So what continues, and I will find it to be true, and I'm sure you do. You work with children every day. Uh, is to show up to show up for them, and then to show up in the listening, and then it's showing up in the listening, giving them opportunities and potentials is how, to show up as we are, to show up open, and to the listening, as in the playfulness, in the creation, and the listening is allowing them that room for expansion. uh, I'm finding they're very self-guided. What are you finding?
Yes, they are very self-guided.
Right.
And sometimes they want us to back off and just let them have
Yes.
their own experience. But how do we do that as adults? I'm, I'm a teacher. I'm not a parent. Not in the traditional way. I'm definitely an energy, holding
Yes.
space, parenting for
Mhm.
Gaia and creation. But as a lot of us are. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm the one to say how to parent children through this, but
I
how,
would just go with it, that you are, or you wouldn't be so attuned to it.
okay.
And we're finding that there are many of the ones that are coming forward that do not have their own children right now. And that they may have children in other spaces that I may not see.
Yes,
You know,
yes. Like
you
I
know what I mean?
feel multidimensionally that have a child.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I get.
Dimension.
And ah,
and
right.
and that future dimension has a lot to teach me about coming into the new earth. So,
I know. And what's so interesting for me is that I think it's all now.
yes,
And maybe, but to me, that is going on right now as part of you, as one aspect of you, and
yes,
you ground it all here. And so the future is now, and that you ground it here, and it helps affect the parts in form and formless in other spaces. Somehow, there was a reason for us to do it in
yes. And
space.
part of the reason I'm feeling so much in the back of the heart is because the wings, the angelic wings of these
Okay.
children
Okay.
have been
And
held down.
and and that's true. That part of it is allowing them that expansion, allowing ourselves to expand and listen, and to fall away from old structures so that we can be useful.
Yeah.
And yeah, and and so and some of them have wings, some of them do not. Um, you know, some come in so many forms of their aspects, right? Of their aspects. And I'm realizing that when a child is in a struggle, or if they're crying, or if they're in a tantrum, or if they're in a difficulty, that is perhaps, as with an adult, that is perhaps a learning curve for them, or they're not able to figure out how to express, or it's just part of the growth in their what is coming into their bodies, the energy, or it could be that it's part of one of their aspects. Is always usually what I get, that is adjusting into them, whether it's an adult or a child, Do you see that also? Or is there anything in this space that we can, uh, because the womb space can be a zero space, or it can also be, there could, we could start adding colors to part of the space, and we can add movement to some of the space. What do you see in that, of what I just brought up about talking about when a child is frustrated or a child is, or
Yeah.
an adult? So let's just talk about this of when there is, some inner emotion or something comes up. Let's address that too, because that is there for some of the children now and then. What are you getting from? Let's get what you get from this womb space first, and then we could talk about your experience of it here.
Um, I'm just gonna plug in my headphones for a moment.
Sure.
I just want to hear you clear.
Of course. So, I was bringing in the, that there can be, frustration in a child or upsetness in a child, as with an adult. And with that, how may we best be useful in this creation womb space to feel into that, and how we may best be, as you were saying, working with them, listening, interacting, creating expansion when there is a frustration. And for me, I was realizing it happens to adults too when they're bringing in some of their aspects, or it could be with a child when they have a learning growth period, or they have a hard time figuring out how to create or express. So, from this womb space first, and then from your experiences here, that you are of the womb space, if you could address, when a child feels frustration, how would they like us to best help them deal with that?
Some will like to be held,
Hmm.
and others will like to be given space.
Hmm. Yes, good point.
But I think as they really begin to stand into their own sovereignty, they're not going to want to be codependent.
Yes,
Like,
what an excellent point.
and I don't know if that's a feeling that when children have, but
Oh, no, actually, I've been seeing it in some of them very much.
okay.
So
Yeah.
I think it's how we approach them and how we show up that is the important thing, um, with them.
Yeah.
And
Um,
and so, and there's all sorts of ways to help a child who's distressed, whether it's like then present like an art project, or you know, tons of ways to or just listen. So what comes forth, because I feel movement actually in the womb space now. There's like a rocking.
mhm.
I don't know. Do you feel that now?
Yeah, I do feel a rocking.
There's a rocking. So
I might tone for a moment.
please do. Do you hear any children now?
Mhm.
I hear a. What are you receiving now? I feel reverence.
Yeah, I do. I see kids holding hands, singing. Um, it reminds me of some film where they're like singing underwater, which makes sense because like we're in the womb space. So of course there's this water element.
So let's just thank them. So thank you, children, for
Hmm.
coming, singing, and
Thank
for
you.
sacred space. Thank you so much. Thank you, Devon Sophia. Thank you, Source Soul. Thank you, all that we are. Thank you, children.
Yes, thank you.
Children,
Thank you,
we'd like to hear
children.
you sing. What can you hear of their song? Do you hear parts of their song to transfer it? Or maybe I could hear some.
Well, it reminds me of this film that I saw a long time ago when I was a child, and it was called Water Babies.
Oh,
And it was that these
yeah,
children
here,
were
yeah. What would they
they
do?
were orphans, and they were put to work at a very young age, and they discovered this pond, and in the imaginal space when they discovered the pond, there was a whole world in the pond.
Mhm. Beautiful.
So that
And
feels like the
but
womb, and that,
yeah.
to go inward into that creative space. The imagination, arts, creativity allows that deepening of that freedom space, even when the outer world does not feel free.
Mhm. Mhm.
But
Well,
because we're all going into this womb space simultaneously, we're all being called back home.
mhm.
The ultimate home on earth is to come back into the mother's womb.
Mhm.
And then beyond that is to come back into the divine mother's womb
Mhm.
and create from that space. Like to go fully inward, fully inward, and then expand, contract, expand, ebb and flow of the waves. So there'll be more of a natural rhythm with nature
Mhm.
that the children of the new earth are sharing with us. A
Beautiful.
return to the natural rhythms.
Mhm. Oh, the rocking was really beautiful. So nurturing.
Mm. The rocking, oh yeah. Yeah, the cradling.
Can you hear any of the tones of the children of the song to actually sound some of the notes? Are you able to? Children, would you sing for us? Would you like to sing that again? That is really beautiful. What comes if you'd sing that one more time? Do they have anything to say in words? The children, some of the children?
We are free, we expand our freedom, we expand the feeling of freedom. We call forth our own freedom in this womb space. That we are birthed in this freedom and come forth on the new earth.
Mhm. So much.
And all our grace and all our glory and our expanded presence, whole, complete, perfect, just as we are.
Will you breathe with me, Devon, and just like really breathe this deep into the earth space we're in?
Yes.
Seeing a lot of things. You just went like,
Mhm.
are they complete? They'd like to share more? It's so beautiful. We'd like to thank them that we will be listening and that we may hold hands with them in joy.
Mm.
I'm so thankful.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for their presence
Mm.
showing up today.
Mm. Do they have a name, the specific singing group, or a certain name sounds that for us to connect with, of a seed syllable or light language sound? So we
It felt like a collective soul song.
it did. Is there a certain name of seed sounds that come forward?
Just feel into it for a moment.
Me too.
They're not ready yet.
I totally understand. We thank you for the song.
Yeah.
Do they know of a group of children that came forward to me in the shape of a zebra, actually, and it's called Tuanina? Have they heard of the Tuanina? Are some of them Tuanina?
Tuanina.
Yeah, Tuanina.
Tuanina. Some of them are familiar with this.
Thank you.
Yes.
We would like to be of utmost service to support your beautiful singing collective and to the growth in the Tuanina.
Mm.
Thank you. And there to hear their clear song and their expansion. Are there any specific ways of which we may be, like speaking of Devon Sophia, of greatest service to be of assistance? Is there a greatest to this beautiful soul collective of children? Is there a greatest things that you can forward to say of how Devon Sophia may be of the greatest assistance and help?
I think you said Ray. Did you say Ray at all?
I didn't say Ray, but if that comes through, well.
Okay, yeah, because I really do like with you, you know, your group being golden. Yeah, I definitely feel that the children are wanting to connect with that golden ray of light.
Oh, certainly, children. Here, I hold out the golden ray of light. Probably very likely shine through. Here, children. Any other lovely rays that you would like to have? I'm holding them out, Devon Sophia. I'm holding them out, children, and I
Pink
think,
and golden.
yes, pink and golden.
Mm,
The pink came through in a big way as I brought it back down through. So is the pink coming from them?
that's a good question. Is the pink coming from them?
From you, children?
Is it coming from you, children?
Are some of them laughing?
If you hear them laughing, yeah.
I think so.
I mean, I often hear dolphin laughter, so there might be a connection with the two.
Oh, how nice.
Um,
Oh, they're so loving, these sweet children.
yeah, the golden ray.
Oh, is
I
it the
mean,
golden? Is it
right?
when the golden and the pink mix together?
Maybe it's the rose gold ray.
It is the rose gold ray.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
mean, I get
correct, children?
aquamarine, but that could be my own
No,
experience.
is that correct, children? It's when the pink and the gold together. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's the divine feminine.
Is that what they get? Is that what they're saying?
They give me pink gold. They might not understand rose ray.
Well, yeah, pink gold. Yeah, pink gold.
Yeah.
Okay. And are we helping them with the gold ray? Is, would they like me to hand them more gold ray, or are they making their own gold ray? Or would any of them like more gold ray?
Yes, please, because building the bridge with
Okay, children,
golden ray.
here. Well, thank you, children. I'm holding
That's
out this golden
what I
ray.
heard. Yes, please.
Thank you, children.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will be doing this a lot with them. If you would like to do the same, dear Devin,
Okay.
and then maybe we could meet now and then to keep doing this together of just checking in with each other when you have a moment, because I know you have beautiful focuses here, but I just wanted you to know I am available. And I think children, would you like Devin and I to meet again to keep connecting with you like this?
Yeah,
To just keep
I
going?
hear yes, please.
Oh, certainly, children. And we'll do it on our own. And then, Devin, if you want to connect to me at night or during the day, you know, we can connect and start, communicating more, by mind and with some of these children.
Mhm.
Children, how else may we be supportive for you? Here's beautiful children.
By being kind.
Oh, yes. Thank you, children. I agree, children. Thank you.
No more war.
Yes, children. Are these children comfortable? Is there any way are
They're
they,
kind of shy in the speaking,
yeah, I'm a little crying now.
but
Is there,
they can speak. I mean, the toning, it's light
yeah,
frequency tone is easier because in this pure
where are they
conscious,
located actually? Are they,
some of them are in the ethers,
yeah, summary.
some of them are incarnate on earth.
And some of these children will be coming here,
Yes,
and so we can help
very
them
soon.
with the raise.
Yes, because
Is there
definitely some of the families that are together through this bonding period um, of this womb space,
could maybe support them during their birth?
bringing in more children.
Is there a way for us to be supporting them through their birth, through their placentas, remaining with them etherically longer or physically longer, if the parents may think of it? Would that be helpful, children?
Go into your own silence to find the truth.
Well, to me, it is yes. Thank you. These children will be coming in a different way.
Mhm.
To Earth. They'll be coming through a different way.
Oh, um, mm,
The ones that want to come.
possibly energetically, but it's through the physical incarnation.
Yes. Is there anything else that they'd like to? Would they like you to sing some more?
Um, yes, we can sing for them.
Okay.
Just tuning into the rose ray,
Oh, okay.
the rose gold
Right,
ray,
right,
or the
right.
pink gold as they call it.
Yes. We're touching that.
Mhm. They appreciate us talking to them in light language, but they really want us to tone with them.
Okay. If you hear their sound and can sing them, I will sing with you.
Okay. You can sing along and sing their song.
If you'd like to keep singing, I'll sing with you. And I just wanted to hear the tone so clearly.
um,
Are they still singing? For the children in the ethers of this beautiful space, this sacred space that they are. Thank you. Is there any other thing that we may do? We will connect with the gold, with the rose. We will sing in tone. We will listen for you. We will connect with your burrs and through the crystal if it's helpful. Are there any other ways to be kind and be showing of kindness and making the beautiful bridges? Is there any other way we may be assisted as you come through and to be attentive and to listen?
to see their fullness.
To see their fullness. Yes.
their multidimensionality. Those are my words, but to see their fullness, if they said it, to see all of us as one.
All of us as one. Yes, thank you, children.
Hmm. Thank you, children. Hmm. And to keep
Thank you for
connecting to that golden ray.
they
Pink
said if you could
to
get a little closer to the mic, it
oh yes, to keep connecting to the golden ray. A little of the pink too. It's a very strong gold,
is a
with
very strong gold
with weaving of pink.
with weaving of pink because I felt the pink descend for sure.
Hmm.
And
And
will
unicorns
us
and rainbows.
yeah, that's why all the children are
Elementals.
yeah, the children are so happy now with the unicorns and
Yes.
the singing. So of course, for us to continue to be
Dragons.
out
Yeah.
and the dragons, yes, to
Hmm.
continue
To
to be out.
see the light in the dragons.
Oh yes,
Hmm.
some are like rainbow. But even though there's dark ones and all colors, gold ones, black and white ones.
Hmm.
So, um, what else do Devon in this sacred space of creation, and that the children showed up in movement and song? Um, so the children are very um, contented there in the space, the specific collective group. How many do they number? Do they actually have a number that, or was there any number association they'd like to bring through? And if not, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I'm getting too many numbers right now.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful. Thank
so, I
you,
mean,
children.
it's definitely in the synchronistic numbers like 144, 44, 11, the sorts. But they mean all sorts of things. So,
Thank
not
you,
to
children.
get too caught up in the numbers.
Right. Um, just was wondering if there's certain numerics you wanted to contribute. Is there anything else, we will continue to,
144. I don't know what to get about it, but
well, if they'd like us to think about that, we will. And yes,
being a star seed.
absolutely. Now I'm feeling a change in the void space a little bit. Would they like to keep this space open with us, or do they need to close out now?
Yeah, they need to close out now.
Right. So, children, we bless you. We love you. We will close you out.
Mhm.
Meaning, how to best say that?
You're
We will.
doing fine. I'm right now. The words are not there for me for
I get
these
that.
beautiful words that you have. So, uh,
Children, we're letting you, allowing you. We're saying thank you, and please, you may cocoon and live and thrive in your beautiful space. And we will be paying attention and we will be here for you. And you may tune in with us we, with whole heart. And we will keep sending this. And Devin and I will do our best to connect as we may in different ways with the rose gold and with kindness and with how we are to be here for you as certain ones of you will stay there in the inner space and certain other ones of you will come here and grow the new. So we thank you all and we love you so much. And please, yes, thank you for singing. Thank you for toning. Thank you for tuning. And when you would like to connect, Devin, are you open to that?
yes.
And I am open to that also. And we're open to that together. And to grow this as it should with others. And
Hmm.
thank you, children. And as the space, the energetic comes, you may keep a connection with us if you choose. But your energy is focused in this beautiful creation space that you are. So we thank you so much, and we bless you
Thank
so
you.
to us. Anything else, Devin?
think they're going to go rest and integrate the energy right now.
Good. Sounds good. Thank you
I'm
so
going to
much.
stop the recording, but keep talking to you.
Okay. And
Does that
thank you
sound
for the
right for you?
yes, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone,
Thank
for joining us.
you.